Hello everyone, welcome back to the tree series. In this video, we will submit LeetCode's pre-order traversal of a binary tree. Now I have already covered pre, in and post order in my previous video, but there is a catch. In LeetCode, they want us to store that information into vector and array. We have covered the recursive code. Now how to store the traversal in a vector while recursively getting that data? That is the catch here. So let's jump in. So this is the LeetCode's question, binary tree pre-order traversal, right? Now in this question, as we can see that there is a tree that is given to us, 1, 2 and 3. And the output would look like 1, 2, 3. How? Because we are doing pre-order traversal. That means we will be at this node, and at this node we will just print its data and go to its left. Its left is not there, so we'll go to its right. At this node, first we print this node and then go to its left. At this node, first we print this node and go to its left. Its left is not there. Similarly, right is not there. We'll come back. 2's right is not there. We'll come back. 1. At 1, everything is done. So after the whole traversal, the output look like 1, 2, 3. Now the catch is that in this case, they want the output to be stored somewhere. They want the output to be stored in vector of int. Now let's say we are given some tree, a very simple tree. In this tree, we'll create one method called pre-order traversal, in which we are given node star root or tree node star root, and the return type is void because we just want to print the data. Simple method. In case we have to do that, we will just write the base case. If root is equals to null, we will not do anything, we'll just return it. Else we will print it out, we will write cout root's value. Then we will do the same thing, pre-order traversal on the left part of the tree, and then the same thing on the right part of the tree. That is the simple code. How to convert that in order to store this information in a vector instead? That means we have to pass a vector into the parameter so that we can store the information. So we will write vector of int v. Now whenever we are doing cout, instead we have to just write v dot pushback root's value. Now the catch here is we have to pass this by reference. That means we have to write here and v. Why we are doing that? Because in each recursive call we just want to put the data in it, right? V should be always incrementing in data, 1 then 2 then 3. It should not be like in each recursive call v should be null and then start again. So that's why we are passing by reference. So what is the learning from this? The learning from this is whenever we want to store some data in recursive calls, it's always the best practice to pass that storage element into the parameters by reference. That means whenever it got updated globally instead of the recursive stacks or calls, and then wherever we want to implement or wherever we want to add the data, we will just write the pushback method here. So from now on in trees question, whenever we want to store some data, we will follow this method. There are other methods also, but yeah, this is the best method that I have followed for all the tree questions. Yeah, so now let's go to the LeetCode question and try to really submit this question. Now this is the LeetCode's problem. We will try to solve this. In this case, what we are saying is in pre-order traversal we want to return a vector where every traversal is stored. So we will create one vector of int, let's say result. Once we have created the vector, we will write another method for the recursive calls which will not return anything. So void pre-order. In this we will pass the root because we have to start from somewhere, and we will pass that vector we want to store by reference in the param. Once we have done this, the code remains the same. Root is equals to null. We will not do anything. We'll just return from here. Then where we were couting the data, we are just printing the data. Here we will do result dot pushback root's value, right? Then the same thing, pre-order we will call on the left and then pre-order on the right. So this is how the code, the recursive code change in order to store the information. right? Once we are done this, we'll just call this method from here, writing pre-order, then root itself, comma, the vector that we have just created. Now, after the execution of this pre-order, where we are storing the information in resultant, we will have the final value in resultant. That means the answer is stored in this result. So we'll return that. So that is the simple solution for the pre-order traversal. The same thing can be done for in order and post order. I will attach the links of all these questions as well as my submissions in the description box. In case you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching.